Hello there. Today I'm going to be playing with 4 pieces of white scrap, and Lavern M from Canada sent this to me, and these are really cool. They're actually stickers, so I thought it would be fun to use some of them and make some backgrounds. So that's what I'm going to do, is make some backgrounds. They look so cool. I've got that song, "Oh Danny Boy," stuck in my mind because I was playing it on my ukulele. So now I just keep humming and humming and humming it. Do you ever do that? Get a song stuck in your head? I do that quite often. Guess I could just stick them together, and then when I'm done, then I'll cut them back apart. That'll work. Good idea. Why not? And these are really easy to use because they are stickers. So that's really cool. They're like a washi tape sticker. It looks so pretty. And on white, it shows up really nice. So what do you think of this idea? Have you ever done this before? It's a fun way to collage, that's for sure. I love once they're overlapped a wee bit. They start looking really cool. I like the way they look. Makes neat background paper. I love the color brown that it shows. It's just so pretty. I might save that one for one of the cards. That's really nice. That's got a nice big rose on it. This one's got a batch of roses on it. I might be able to use that one too. Because I'll get 4 cards out of this, so as I'm looking at these, then I'll have to decide which ones I want to use on the actual cards. That's looking really cool. Oh, there's a pretty rose there too. Guess I'm liking the roses. There's 3, so I need 1 more. Nice. There's another nice one. These make such neat looking backgrounds. Alrighty, I think we're good. That looks pretty cool. What a neat looking background. Alright, so now let's go ahead and cut this back apart. There. And yes, these are index cards. That's perfect type of scrap to be using up. Somebody gave me a whole stack of them, so I've got a whole stack of them to use. Alrighty, so those look really cool. So now, and I've got these. I like those. Alright, let's see if there's any other ones that I like better. That's got a double rose. I don't think it's really going to matter. I think they all look so neat. Let's just use them. Alright, so these are all the release papers. Alrighty, and I'm going to save those because I can do something with those later. Alrighty, so let's pull out some cards. 1, 2, 3. Are there 4 there? 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty, there's 4. Alright, we can put these on here. I guess we'll make a set of cards. That'll be nice. Okay, so first things first, let's go ahead and do this. Do I want to cut it in half and put it on? Put it on. Maybe this one I'll do like this. Let's just go for it. I better run these through a folder because being washi tape, then they can tend to fall off. So I've got to move these out of the way, these punches. I've got my polka dot right here, so I may as well go ahead and use that. They fit sideways? Oh yes. But I think it'll fit better doing it that way. So let's do it this way. Oops, I need another B. Perfect. I've noticed that if I have things ready to use, so my cuddle bug, I used to keep it across on the other side of the room, but I noticed I would get lazy and not want to walk all the way over there. But since I've got it right here, and my favorite folder, the polka dot, then I use it a lot more often now because it is so handy. So that's a good little tip for you if you're like me. If you like to make it easier for yourself, then see if you can try to keep the supplies that you readily use right around you, because that certainly does make a big difference. All right, so let's go ahead and get some glue on here. And is that still wet? A little bit. Needs a bit more water. There, now I need my glue right there. And this is just all-purpose glue from Elmer's. It's not the school glue, it's the all-purpose. I'll show you the bottle in just a moment. Oh, where'd my bottle go? It's called Glue All. Glue All multi-purpose, but make sure it says Glue All because that's the thickest one that they have. And that's just a little bit thinner than the Elaine's Tacky Glue. So I like to use this. And I love, as you know, Elaine's Tacky Glue. Okay, I think I'll do 2 like this, and then I'll do 2 the other way. And the reason why I have a piece of paper towel on the bottom of that shot glass with water on it is because this way it'll keep the tip damp for me, and it actually holds the glue in but it keeps it moist enough so that it's not drying out, which is nice. All right, so I've got those. These ones I think I'm going to cut in half and do a split. So I think I'll do one triangle. Which way? That way? Yeah. All right, so from corner to corner. And from corner to corner. There. All righty, so I've got this one. There, and one more. Perfect. There, now I need to put these on white paper, which I've got more scraps up here. So let's use them. Perfect. Yep, I can fit two on there. And then these, will they fit that way? Nope, but it will fit this way. All right, what else do I have up here? This. So I'm watching another series of Down syndrome people who are looking for love, and it's on YouTube. It is so sweet. I watched Love on a Spectrum, which was autistic people. My granddaughter got me hooked on that, and I watched all those, and now I'm watching the Down syndrome series. And I'm really enjoying it. It's just so sweet. It's nice to see clean love, you know? Just nice, sweet, innocent, clean. And they just want to be loved. They just want to be loved and be made feel special, and they want to be like everybody else, and it's just so darling to watch. I like watching nice, lifting movies. I don't like watching, I don't know, I like to watch thrillers too, but I have to be very careful because I have such a sensitive side to me that I get bad dreams real easy. So I've got to really watch what I'm watching and what I'm listening to, because it will definitely affect my dreams. I remember watching scary movies growing up, and I used to love watching them, but my sister and I would have to sleep together. She'd say, Barbie, can I sleep with you tonight? We're going to a scary movie again. And I'd say, yes, you can. Because that just made us feel more safe to be able to sleep together and have someone there with us at night. And hope that my brother wasn't under the bed waiting for me to fall asleep and then reaching up and grabbing me. Because he did that so many times. All right, these are going to look really nice on there. Yes, they are. But I want to back these also. So, let's see. Ooh, you know what? I've got this. It's a coffee bag. I can still smell it. It smells so good. I don't like the flavor of coffee. I don't like the taste of coffee, but I love the way it smells. Alrighty, let's see. Get these scissors out because these are my cloth scissors. And I think that will look nice underneath there. Yes, I do. So let's cut this. Plus, I love to recycle, and that'll look really cool on there. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I love it. All right. There's two. There's three, and I need one more. There, four. Oops, put those back in my drawer. Don't want to use those on paper. Okay, so now let's get my pokey. Pokey, 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 where are you? Right there, it's upside down. That's why I can't see it. I like to pull a couple of these ends off to fray them, because I like the way it looks when it's frayed. Cool. Oh yes, that looks nice. All right. Cool. That's pretty. I think it still needs black going around there though to make it really pop. And this down here in this corner needs to be fixed also. There. All right, and then with black around, that'll look really nice. All right, black paper. And how big are these? These are about 2, so I want it 2 1/8 by 2 7/8. All right. 2 1/8 by 2 7/8. 7/8. Will that fit on there? Did I do it right? I did it right. All right, good. So if I do 2 7/8 first, that'll save on paper. And then 2 1/8. 2 1/8. I need one more. Perfect. Alrighty. These can go in my scrap box. These can go in the garbage. Perfect. Alright, that can go on there. That'll be nice. Alrighty. Now, before I put those on there though, I want to punch something out of the center. Like what? Will that fit over there? That should fit. Ooh, that's a tight squeeze though. Alright, I'm gonna try it. Yep, that'll work. Yep, very good. And then I can use these to back some quotes. Gotta love it. And I'm putting my finger here because I want it to come down to that section and then punch it out. So that way I get this little rim here, because I don't want it to go past this, because then it'll cut off part of the oval on the bottom. Alrighty, good, that works. Alrighty, so I can set these aside and use these later. And these can go on here. And I want to take all 4 of these and run these through the folder. So let me do that. Just to make sure they stay on there. Perfect. Alrighty. Now let's get some. I better use. I don't want to use that because that's not going to hold very good. I really want that real tacky glue, and I've still got some of this left. So let's use this. This will work. This is another. I paid 99 cents at the book fair 2 years ago. I read somewhere on there. Oh, this is a Doris one, okay. All-purpose tacky glue. Probably because they went out of business. And this is some really nice glue. I've never seen this one before. Nice. Alrighty. Get these out of the way. Put this on here. Oops. Pretty rose. Alrighty, that'll be perfect. Nice. And then we need a globs of it on here. Blah, 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 blah. I loved being able to recycle things. It was funny because when I went on my cruise this year and got this coffee for my husband, I told him, I said, you save that bag for me so I can use it on my cards. He said, okay. That is a pretty card. I like that. What do you think of that? Isn't that nice? So this is a scrap, and this piece here is a scrap of white. I like it. All right, let's stick it under the mat for now, and we'll let that press itself down while we're working on this one. All righty. Where's my pokey? Right there. We went to the Dominican Republic. That was so interesting. I really loved it. La Ramona. I really enjoyed going on the day trips to go see how other people live in different countries. I just think that's fascinating. Absolutely fascinating to see. And I love to try the food. Oh, delicious food. I learned a couple new recipes, so that was nice, very easy. Oh, and we went on the water trek excursion. That was so cool to actually go under the water and with this big, it looked like an astronaut scuba helmet on, and I could leave my glasses on. I was thrilled with that, so I could actually see what we were doing under the water. Oh, I loved it. That was absolutely fascinating, and to see all the schools of fish and all the beautiful colors. Oh my goodness, they were so pretty. And to be able to walk under the water and touch. If you put your hand out, it was funny because it looked like they were right there in front of you, and you put your hand out and they're not there, they're actually farther back. So then I thought, well, if I just put my hand out, they'll eventually swim under. And they did. They did. That was so cool. So I just held my hand out, and then when one of the fish swam under and his upper fin rubbed against my hand, then I relaxed my hand down and was able to peck the rest of his body and tail. That was really cool. These are nice cards. Wow, I'm impressed. I like the way that looks. Okay, let's put this one under the mat. There. Let's do another one. The trip was a last-minute trip for me. My friend called and said, help, help, help. I need a second. I need you to go and be my second. She had somebody lined up and they couldn't go, and she said, I need you to go. So that was really fun. And I'd never been on a cruise before, so that was kind of nervy for me. But going with my friend, then that made it less scary. But I did really enjoy it. It's definitely not something that I would like to do very often. Maybe, you know, every once in a great while. If she needs a second again, then maybe I'll go again. But it's not something that I would actually do on my own or with my husband, because it's just not something that's our cup of tea, I guess you could say. The traveling part I really enjoyed. The bus excursions going in town I really enjoyed. But I'm not a beach person. We're not drinkers, so, and we don't do casinos. So, and that's what, if you're a beach babe and you really like to go to the beach and you like to swim, then it would be perfect. And if you're a drinker, then it would be perfect. But I did find it fascinating. I am a people watcher. I love to watch people and see how they, and I love to see how they dress. That was fun, was to see all the different ways people were dressing for the different shows and stuff each night. So that was kind of fun. And it was funny because me and my friend both would go to bed early, so it was like her daughter wanted us to go and do these different shows with her, and it was like, it's at 10:30? I don't think so. We're going to be asleep by then. How about one of the earlier shows? So that was kind of fun, trying to figure out what we can squeeze in before it's our bedtime. But that was a lot of fun, though. And it was nice. We had a room with a balcony, so that was I totally enjoyed that part, just sitting out on the balcony each day and just chatting away and catching up. I really enjoyed that part. All right, we've got one more. Especially since we haven't been together in a long time. So we've known each other forever, for 30 years. So we've known each other for a lot of time. We taught together at the jail and at the Women's Center. So, but we haven't gotten together. The last time we got together was when we went to Pennsylvania to see the Sight and Sound Theater. Have you ever gone to see that? Oh my goodness. That was so cool. I would love to do that again. We did that a few years back. I told her, I said, we got to get together and do that again. That was really, really neat to see. And that's definitely both of our cup of tea. We both like that. And we went to a family restaurant that was there. It was a family style restaurant where you sit at these great big tables and they feed you family style. So they put the platters on and stuff, and it's just one meal. So everybody's eating the same dinner. And they had made fried chicken and mashed potatoes and all the veggies, and oh my goodness, everything was just amazingly delicious. So we were in our glory, that's for sure. It was just so yummy. And so we got to meet new people that we were sitting with, and that was a lot of fun. And I love to go to see all the Mennonite communities and the different ways of life. So that was fascinating. Squeeze. Come on, get out a big gush for me. Hold that loop down. There you go. Squish, squish, squish. How far is that? Oh, and what did we see? We saw, it was the life of Jesus. That was really cool. Really, really cool to see. And I love the way, it was fascinating. The theater is set up so that you're sitting in the middle of the theater, and they have a horseshoe that goes down and around on either side. And they actually bring the animals down and around the audience, so it feels like you're part of the show. That was just totally fascinating. That was really cool to see. All right, let me bring this one up. Move these ones over. Move that one over. There, and then we'll look at these. See if I need anything else. And the music was fantastic. The actors were just phenomenal. It was just amazing. Do I need anything else? Yes, I need some black gems or dots on there. That would be nice. All right, and I've got black dots. Yes, I do, right here. Let's see. Ooh. Honestly, my friend and I could play in the dirt and we'd have a blast. So we could literally make mud pies together and we'd be laughing and giggling and having such fun. It was funny because when I first met her, it was like, you know, when you first meet someone and you just feel like you've known them forever. That's the way Sheila is. And it's like, wow, I just love her so much. She's got such a good spirit about her. I like that. And then we need 2 down in the corner. Yep. She got to marry her. She's a minister, so she was able to, and she can marry people, which is really cool. So she got to marry her daughter on the cruise that we went on. That was really neat. Alrighty, let's see. 1, 2, 3. That's funny. All I can smell is the aroma of that coffee, and it smells so good. Ooh, now that's sharp. I like the way that looks. What do you think of that? Isn't that neat? Oops, there's 3 there. Aha. All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Those are pretty. I like them. All right, then we can do these 2. And I'll have a set of cards that I can give to the senior center. Stand them up there. That'll work. All righty. I think I'll do this similar. So I need some more of these. I think I'll do maybe 2 up here, 1, 2, and 3 down here. 1, 2, and 3. That'll work. That's neat. I like it. I hope I've got this tickle in my throat. Haven't been feeling well very much lately. Yep. Got some type of stomach virus and throat thing going on, which isn't fun at all. but at least I can sit up at my desk for a little bit, and when I'm starting to feel tired, then I just lay on my bed. And lucky me, they're in the same room. I like that. That came out rather nice. There. Pretty cool. All right, now there's got to be something I can do with these too. So I'm going to sit these here and I'll figure out something. And I'll probably do a video on what you can do with those. If not, then I'll throw them out. But I can actually picture something right now. So I probably will be doing a video on what to use those scraps for. Alrighty, so let me bring these up closer so you can see them. So here's this one. And here's this one. And here's this one. And here's this one. So I hope you like this idea and you'll give it a try. And until we meet again, happy crafting. Bye-bye.